Privet comrades, it is Mikhail here. We are now at the second story here in Arknights at the Chunfen event. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. Get some more lore, man. Fucking love me some lore, dude. Anyway. I was a bit aggressive, but anyway. Fang Xiaoxi, what are you doing up on the rafters? Get down here this instant. This is the Yishan temple, so you take your antics anywhere else but here. Not a chance. The village is so big, why did you have to dump this lousy temple on our family's land? You're just bullying us. Shu Liu, why not dump it at your place instead? You know nothing, brat. The temple has been protecting Mushan village for 1,000 years. You don't just pick it up and move it. The entire village agreed to this arrangement. It's not up to you. Bah! Didn't this land used to be completely barren? Why didn't you say the feng shui was good then? You're telling me after all these years my dad worked to make the soil fertile, the feng shui just happened to improve at the same time? I'll come out and say it. You thought you could step up and bully the only outsiders in this village. Well, let me tell you, you're wrong. Dad might just take it, but I sure won't. You want the temple to protect the harvest? Well, I want to blow it up so we can actually grow something to eat. You wouldn't dare. Damn, no fucking way. Holy shit. Actual terrorism. So many faces showing up at your door upon your return. I've only seen that happen to gamblers. Well, I guess you were talking at least a little truth on the way here. The villagers certainly don't want you around. That's why I told you not to bring me here. But you never said why exactly. A small little active pack full of people none of the villagers moved to start a conversation. They just stare at Chobai and Fang Xiaoxi like the two of them are a strange new beast they couldn't let out. Let me through. What's everyone bumbling about here for? Even Xiaoxi's menu wasn't this lively. Oh, that's okay. I was wrong in the previous episode. That must be his dad. A thin and tall man stumbles out from the crowd with labored breaths. His back carrying a log is as bent as the bow at his hip. Damn, dude. Oh, yeah, definitely dad. The man sighs Fang Xiaoxi and freezes for a second before quickly averting his gaze and slowly turning away. Yep. Dad. Hunter. Hey, don't you forget our agreement. I don't forget. But Xiaoxi has been away from home for 3 whole years. He should have something to eat first, shouldn't he? Let's head back. We can sort things out with the village later. The fieldwork's already been lagging lately. In just a few days, Chunfen will have been and gone. Roll credits. Damn it, stop. Okay, I did that in the last episode too. No mind. Shut up. All that babbling on the way here, and you turn mute in front of your dad? Dad, I found you. Thunder presses his pale lips together, and without answering, his son goes into the house, setting his lock against the wall. The boy freezes in place. Chobai prods him with the hilt of her sword. Please, miss, have a seat. Thanks for bringing the kid home. I'm sure it took some effort. And please, have a drink. No need. I don't want to interrupt the reunion. I'll take a look around the village. I'll give you the tour. You stay put. Miss, if I could just have a moment. Oh, it must be the elder. Sulio is out there talking about a heroic heroine who brought Fang Xiaoxi home, so I had to see for myself. Taking a look at you, you must be... I am called Chobai from Jiangyu. Everyone here in Mushan is of the Shu clan. I am Shushun, village headman and clan elder. Our village is tucked away here in the northwest reaches of Yan, so we hardly ever see strangers. Rest assured, I'm nothing but a Jingle wanderer. I have no ill intent. Oh, miss, that's not what I meant to imply. I happened to come across the boy out on his own, so I took a little detour and brought him back here. Miss, you are a chivalrous one. Dear guest from afar, a poor village like ours has nothing much to offer, but if you don't mind, a few meters away from them stands a well. Oh shit. Something crashes into the bucket above the well, sending it to the bottom. What the fuck? A long sword jutts out of the hold in the mechanism in place, pulling the rope taut. Cupid drags the bucket on. Nice! Just a skeleton burden beast. Looks like the one from Shu Dasi's place. Its mother died in childbirth, leaving this poor thing to grow up alone, so it's as same as can be. It probably just got startled. It's not hurt, at least. Seems like it passed out from all the water. Oh, about that. How did you move to the well so fast? I feel like my vision blurred for a moment. Was that Kung Fu? The well is full of muddy water. Yes, it was raining heavily last week, and the mud has yet to settle. The last 2 years of drought has seen most of our crops wither away. No wonder there are so many wells around the village. Heaven can be very unreasonable at times. We either get nary a drop or nigh disastrous deluge. Miss Cho, where did you come here from? Human. But I believe I detect Jiankui accent. I was born there. I see. If you come from Human, you must have entered the village from the north. Head further south and you'll find a section of the Cheetah washed away by a mudslide. Life is hard here. With two raucous grunts, the young burn beast wakes up. The salt woman loosens her grip and it bolts around a corner in a blink, leaving nothing but a withered acacia tree in front of her. Yeah, that's probably how you say that. It's already late March, but spring has apparently not yet come to this small northwestern village. Indeed, this is a perilous place. You said you came here. You came across the boy all alone. He must have gone through a lot after leaving the village. Miss, I'd like to ask you something. What sort of trouble did the lad get up to out there? No trouble to speak of. He was just lost out in the wilderness. Ah, okay. So she, yeah, okay, all right. Not gonna say he tried to fucking join the Shanghai Junk. Probably a good idea. This boy has been particularly rowdy ever since he was little. Although I have some questions about Fang Xiaoxi. The villagers, they seem hostile toward the boy. Hostile? Hostile? Yeah. After a long period of silence, the man turns around and goes into the back room. Oh my god, my nose. Ugh. Jesus. Oh, that was annoying. After a long period of silence, the man turns around and goes into a back room. He soon returns with a pile of beast hides and bones. Take these. Dad? What for? This is all we have. Spring has barely come, so prey has been scarce. But they're still worth something. Give them to her as payment. Is it not enough? We don't have anything else, so I guess I'll beg her for mercy, although she doesn't seem like the talkative type. She's not a debt collector. You must have stolen or broken something, why else would she walk you all the way back here? Do you really think I can't do anything right? You've done more than a little wrong. Damn. Oh shit. Oh shit. Gianna, this pillar has been split in two. This temple stood here for centuries protecting us, but it's been ruined. Such disrespect. Well, it's lucky the ancestral table seems mostly fine. Enough kowtowing already. Let's find whoever did this. Say, where's Fang Xiaoxi? Gone without a trace. I think the kid got caught in the explosion. I saw him bleeding and limping out of the village. He has so many bombs on him. He had so many bombs on him. Serves him right. What? All for a piece of land we could have negotiated over? We definitely could have resolved this peacefully. Alright. Go tell the elder. I'll head up to the hunter's place. Didn't you say he ran away from the village? The kid was hurt pretty bad. I better get the hunter to look for him. He blew up the village temple with his own explosives? 3 years ago he was probably just 11 or 12 years old. Damn. So he's like 15. He's not much older than fucking Amir, bro. Damn. Okay. His father sometimes hunted with explosives to cave in beast nests and such. The child is as smart as he is audacious. I must have figured out how to make them work too. From my personal experience, this certainly seems like something he would do. It's the temple at the village entrance, isn't it? It looked pretty unique, even at a glance. Who's it dedicated to? Our very ancestors. Back in the day, 800 years ago or 1,000. How long ago exactly, I'm not so sure myself. The story has been passed down from generation to generation after all. Anyway, in those times, there was nothing here but mountains so dense that not even foul beasts could fly over. Our ancestor, alone and armed with only a hoe, dug out a mountain and turned it into arable land, eventually forming this village. You should have seen it on the way here, miss. Barren land in all directions as far as the eye can see, but here we managed to farm and feed our 100 or so people. We are sheltered from most catastrophes. He took a hoe and plowed out a living from heaven itself. We call it the Yishan Temple in thanks to our benevolent ancestor and to commemorate that he lives on in us forever. This here temple has blessed our Mushan village with 1,000 years of peace and quiet. We all know that a few measly buildings made of wood and dirt won't affect the harvest at all. But us Mushan villagers have lived like this for generations. We have our nostalgia and it puts our minds at ease. Dad, if you want to yell at me, just do it. The way you're staring at me, it's awkward. You've grown tall, but not much otherwise. You must not have been eating well while out there all these years. Out of all the things to say, as long as you're alive, that's all that matters. I was just worried. Oh, okay, so he's a good dad. Okay, that's good. How did you make your way here? We walked along the Chidao and occasionally hitched a ride with the merchant caravans we came across, hopping on their burden beasts. How long was the journey? Probably about a month. You went so far. Then, all these years you barely making a living. The harvest has been getting worse these past few years. First, an infestation destroyed our crops, then came the drought. Having refused to give us a single drop of water, not from the sky, not from the wells, no matter how many we dug. And now this year, Chunfen has come. It's the right time for sowing, but then we face a brutal storm. Who knows if the land has always been this temperamental or if heaven has turned against us. Or maybe the village ancestors refuse to bless us. And it's because it blew up that temple. That's what you want to say, right? That's not what I meant. That's what a lazy person would say. Farming is all about working the soil with the tool in your hand. That's what you told me. The idol at the temple can't move. How could it help us with the harvest? We can't say things like that. We've got to talk it through with them. Besides, we're the ones who wronged them first. Dad, the villagers bully you because they think you're a coward. What about the mountain slowly eating up the fields? Sooner or later, even the temple is going to get washed away by the mudslide. It's just a monument. Why not put it in Suliu's backyard? He has so much room and he's not even growing anything. They bully us because we're outsiders. Let's drop it already, alright? I see. So that's why the villagers had such a visceral reaction to Fang Xiaoxi. Well, not exactly. We all thought the boy was already... He was injured when he fled into the wilderness after blowing up the temple. Did you not look for him? We did. I gathered a party overnight and we spent several days searching dozens of leads to no avail. I hear the villagers of Jiangnan stand out like a bright light in the darkness. But for us here in the mountains, all you see is grey and yellow or boundless white in winter. Settlements look more like a perfect hiding spot. Beasts roam freely, so the roads are not safe. Sometimes you even run into fleeing bandits. So a boy that small hurt so badly is still alive and well. Seems like the kid has been through a lot. As long as he is safe. Elder, I have something to say. Please, speak freely. I happened across Fang Xiaoxi and brought him here. I have no reason to meddle in your village affairs. However, since I took on the initiative to bring him back, I am also responsible for his safety. As you should be. I can't say I'm good at reading people, but after having chatted with him for a while, I at least understand him a little. He may be stubborn and willful, but he is by no means a bad person. So I hope you won't make things difficult for him. Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. Please, rest assured, miss. We Mushan villagers may be poor, but we are reasonable people. To hold a grudge, who or what exactly should we hold a grudge against? The mountains, heaven, or a little boy around 10 years old? As you said, life is hard here. Moving the temple was just to put the villagers' minds at ease. Though now when I think about it, we were indeed quite inconsiderate at the time. That is to say, I'm the one at fault here. You are a man of sense. You don't have to explain it all to me. After all, Fang Xiaoxi did do wrong. If still hasn't matured, even after so much hardship these last 3 years, he will have to be disciplined. Make mistakes, suffering the consequences, mirroring your actions again inside. That makes life less painful. You are very perceptive. Not really. I have my explanation and I'm relieved. Yes. Yes, I bombed the temple. After 3 years, Fang Xiaoxi, have returned. If they can't get over that, then they can come find me. Even now today, I still want to blow the thing up. Fine, go do it. Blow it to pieces. 3 years ago, your nerve was as high as heaven itself. And now 3 years later, it soared even higher. What did you come back for? Just to blow it up and run away again? I'm done talking now. What did you bring that log in for anyway? I'm making a coffin. Your father's health is falling with each passing day, and all the money I saved for my burial went to rebuild the temple. I didn't know if you were dead or alive, so I thought I should at least make my own coffin while I could. Hey, come on, no need to talk like that. I spent a whole month looking for you. I was hurt. I passed out near the Chidao. You sure are smart. Caravan carrying goods from the mountains found me and threw me onto the back of some burnt beasts carrying fodder. By the time I came to, I was already in a nomadic city. It's lucky some good people found you and not a pack of beasts. What happened after you healed up? I decided to make a name for myself before coming back. Why aren't you asking me what I did in the city? If you actually accomplished something, there wouldn't have been a swordswoman escorting you home. I said it before, you can't bear to live here, but I'm afraid you'll suffer even more if you go out to a town or a nomadic city. Returning with your life intact is already a blessing to me. I've never been to a city, so I have no idea what it's like. When you feel like talking about it, you can let me know. Okay. So, are you going to cause a ruckus this time? Only if they bully us? You're still so stubborn. The day you ran away, the elder gathered up the whole village to help me look for you. I live here alone, but the villagers didn't give me a hard time. The plot of land you keep bringing up, haven't I been tending to it even now? That just means they have some shred of conscience left in them. Can you just promise your dad one thing? Just stay here for good, and don't make a fuss about it. Fine, whatever you say. That's good. Keep out of trouble, kid. You have a nice dad, though. So you're leaving? Going to Jiangnan? I have places to be. Bringing you back here has already delayed my journey by a lot. Then there's no harm in delaying it a while more, right? It's dark already. Why not rest here a few more days and teach me some kung fu before you go? Didn't I teach you enough on the way here? That's... Miss, thank you so much for bringing my boy home. We have nothing to repay you with. It's fine. Since you're in a hurry, I won't pressure you to stay. Thanks, Xiaoxi. We have met by a chance, but I have some parting words for you. The Jiangnu can be vicious, and you have learned something whether you wanted to or not. But now that you're home, you should make your peace and avoid causing any more trouble. Oof, I can make a name for myself wherever I am. One day in Jiangnan, you'll hear all about the valiant Fang Xiaoxi deeds. Ambitious kid, I like it. As long as I don't hear of you making mischief. And whoever you trouble next, she may not be as forgiving as I am. You? Forgiving? Oh hey, can you say that line the heroes always say? The one in all the novels? Jianghu Shai Jian. Jianghu Shai Jian. See you around, kid. Miss, let me see you off. No need to trouble yourself. It's alright. We haven't done any work on the roads for a long time, so they're full of holes. I'll guide you to the gate. Chobai walks at a brisk pace and the old man quickens his steps to catch up, ending the conversation. The sky gradually turns dark. It may be strange to ordinary folk, but Jianghu adventurers prefer to travel at night, using the darkness to their advantage. The newly raised grave at the entrance of the village is stubby and inconspicuous, hardly visible in the twilight. Susie, is everyone here? I'll count again, Elder. Aside from Deyuan, who stepped on his plow out in the fields today and couldn't make it, everyone else is here. The whole village is here then? Isn't this a bit much for a welcoming party? We're not Sus after all. Even when they had that meeting at the temple back then, there was nothing for us. Considering what's happened today and how we are mixed up in it. 3 years later, Fang Xiaoxi stands once again before the temple. This time there are no explosives, and the man beside him is even cold and is even older. God damn. The wall he blew up has already been rebuilt and the statue of the mountain digger repaired, but the craftsmanship is a little lacking, and upon seeing this slightly amusing sight, Fang Xiaoxi carelessly lets out a laugh. There are several broken tiles on the floor with bugs in the still damaged ceiling, forming layers of webbing that blends into the wood. Perhaps it is too dark to be certain, but he can't figure out that if the temple was impossible to renovate. It was successfully repaired, but was gradually returned to a dilapidated state. So this is where we stand now. Xiaoxi has apologized. He was still a child then, and the hunter has spent the last 3 years doing his best to help rebuild the Yishan temple. Come on, Elder, let's get to the point already. Hunter, how many years has it been since you first came to the village? This year it'll be 21. Your family is the only one with a different name, but you married a daughter of ours, so all these years you have been a part of our family. Let our previous bumps on the road, misunderstandings and conflicts all stay in the past. From this day forward, the clan officially accepts you into our family, and our ancestors will bless you with peace and prosperity as well. Shishao may change his family name to Su too, if he so wishes. What? What are you trying to pull this time? Nuh-uh, I like my own name just fine. Why would I change it? Elder, just come out and say what you mean already. In the end, we are all one family, and that means we face our challenges together. I gathered the whole village here today to make one request. Shishao, for the sake of the village, can you pretend to be dead? Holy fuck! Okay, that got dark. Holy shit! Oh, okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, 4 left. Jesus. Okay, we got some Elder story next time. And then we got the last 3 are our operators, so that's cool. I mean, I guess Chobies are rated too, but yeah, anyway. That was it for this time. Wow. That was interesting. Yeah, we finally got that story done with Chobai and the kid, so yeah, cool. So that's it for this time, comrades. I'll do the last 4 in a bit here, because I don't have time. Anyway, thanks for watching, comrades. I hope you enjoyed this story bit here. If you did, do leave a like, and if you want to see more, do subscribe. And if you have any thoughts, do leave a comment. That'll always be cool to see. And that's it for this time. Hope you enjoyed, comrades. And as always, yeah, have a good day. I'll see you very soon. До свидания.